A subject that is rarely talked about in trading, yet every single trader has suffered from it in their trading career, and that is emotion. In fact, I actually asked the BD members this week, give me something to talk about on my videos, and they said talk about emotion. It is the most important part of trading. So in today's video, that is exactly what we're going to talk about. So let's jump straight into it. So before we talk about emotion, we're in the middle of a trading session with the BD members. So I want to show you some of the results quickly. As you can see here, look, oh my God, no one told me about USD Chef. That trade is perfect with the trend. Oh, I did tell you, thank you, but I missed it. Steve is trading the binary destroyer on the mobile TradingView version. He took the trade, USD Chef. I knew you would be on it. You seem to pop up on every winning trade. 15.6% made this week, Jamie. 20 trades, 16 wins, 4 losses, all on the mobile TV version. That is some decent gains. And he goes on to talk about registering it on my FX book. I'm learning, that's why. Playing it very small. By the way, I'm up 100% on my account. So yeah, very good trading session for today. Now, what I've got loaded up here is Euro USD 1 minute time frame and Euro USD 15 minute time frame. And I thought I would talk about emotion while having a trading, well, say trading session, a simulated session with you. So yeah, let's go over some setups, some simulated setups, and I'll tell you exactly, you know, the reason behind emotion, because I trade every single day with the BD members, right? Every single day with the BD members. And by far, their biggest weakness is trading with emotion. You know, all the time they're taking trades and they're like, you know, they're always, I find every single person that I'm trading with, they always look for a second opinion. Is this good? Is my stop loss in the right place? You know, should I have took a buy or should I took a sell? You know, should I close the trade off early? And this is where you need to be confident in your trading decisions. You know, like I mentioned, I don't come from, you know, a financial background. I'm not financially qualified, but I will stand by my decisions, okay? If I take a trade, regardless if it's a win or a lose, we make profit or we lose money, I will stand by that decision. I will analyze the setup. I will look at my rules, my entry point. Is it with the trend, against the trend? And I'll take the trade. And that is it. I will stand by my decision. So let me give you an example, right? Let's just take a trade, right? And I kind of know roughly the outcome of this, so I kind of cheating here, but I thought we would have a nice little trading session, right? So, give an example here, right? Euro USD has gone oversold with the MACD. Mogwai signal's gone oversold, right? With the trend, against the trend, right? Well, we know on the 1 minute time frame, everything meets the rules. The MACD, hang on here. That's better. The MACD's gone oversold. The MACD's crossed over. Mogwai signal, price is above the TCA line. TCA line has turned green. Let's have a look at the 15-minute charts, right? Is this with the trend or against the trend? Let's have a look there. We'll mark up this resistance here, support, and we'll mark up this resistance here. Is this trade with the trend or against the trend? It's against the trend. Why is it against the trend? Because look at the uptrend. You've got an uptrend, a pullback, an uptrend, a pullback, an uptrend. Oh wait, we didn't go any higher. We didn't create a new high, because to get an uptrend, you got to have this kind of movement. We didn't get that. We kind of did a double top. We've come down, we've pulled back, we've come down. So what is this? This is a pullback in the market, okay? So we're going to go for an in and out scalp with this. We've made our decision. We're confident now. We're going for a 1-to-1 on this trade, okay? It's against the trend. Okay, so we'll go back to the 1 minute time frame. We're going to take a trade. We'll go for a 9. You know what? Let's go for an 8 pip stop loss, an 8 pip take profit. Nice little tight stop loss. Nice little tight take profit. In and out. Done. Job's a good one, yeah. Let's see if you win the trade. Now I know this, by the way, that, don't stop me out. If you stop me out, not nice, there we go. Now, you see what I did here, right? This right here is where traders would panic. They would see price reversing on them and they would start doubting their confidence. How many times, right, have you took a trade and you panicked or you've doubted yourself and you thought, you know what, am I doing the right thing? Am I trading the right strategy? You know, should I have took a trade here? Should I have took profit here? This is why you have a set of rules, okay? Here, price is pulled back, right? Price is pulled back, you know, and this is where people panic. You know, should I have done the right thing? Be confident, right? We know the trade's against the trend, right? Go for a one-to-one. If you don't get a one-to-one, you shouldn't be trading, because if you haven't got a one-to-one, you've got poor money management. So minimum one-to-one, okay? If this trade doesn't go one-to-one, oh well, we take a loss, right? We move on from it. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to kill us. We lost one trade. We move on from it. So, you know, I hold the trade and trade wins, take profit, okay? I'm not expecting this trade to go any further, to be honest with you, because I actually don't know what happens after this, to be fair. I know that one trade, and that's about it, okay? Now, the price has obviously done that little break and retouch, so we know we're going down now, right? So I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting here. You look at here, I'm definitely not taking this buy here, because that wouldn't make logical sense, because if you look at the 15-minute charts, right, we've done a nice little break. Look, we've done a trend down, a pullback, a trend down, a pullback, and we've got to about here, right? This is what's happened. We've got to here. This should, in theory, create a new low in the market, because if that's the previous high and that's the previous high before that one, we should be coming down, right? That's my theory on this setup. So I'm expecting this trade to lose, right? And oh, hang on here. Ooh, and look what we do pop. Okay, right. Okay, now I know this trade wins, right? But just to show you what I mean, right? Is this trade with the trend or against the trend now? Well, obviously it wins. We know that. We shouldn't have kind of wind that fast. But this is with the trend. Again, same entry point, MACD overbought, Mogwai signal, MACD. Exactly the same setup as the trade against the trend. Now this is with the trend. So we go back to the 15-minute charts. What do we have here? We have obviously that new low being formed, right? So I'm going to get rid of this resistance here. We got that new low being formed, which is here. So trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back, trend down. Okay, minimum, I'm going for a 1 to 2. I've analyzed my setup. I know that the MACDs have gone overbought. I know we got a Mogwai signal. I know on the 15-minute time frame we're with the resistance. I know that we are with the trend. I'm going for a minimum 1 to 2. I'm confident in my analysis. That's my decision. If I lose the trade, I lose it. If I win it, I win it. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Well, I know this trade wins, but does it go for a 1 to 2? That's the question. So I'll probably take, if I'm being honest with you, I'd probably take the trade here. I'd actually probably take the trade here as we come up into the 15-minute resistance. But just for the sake of it, I'll take the trade here, right, at the engulfing candle. So we'll go for an 8 pip stop loss, 16 pip take profit. Okay, so we took a trade against the trend at a 1 to 1. We'll take a trade with the trend at a 1 to 2. Hopefully we get the trade with the trend. Do we win it? That, right, beautiful. There we go there. As you can see here, and let me just wind it forward a little bit here. Same again. If I just bring up the, by the way, we're on the 1 minute time frame. If I bring up the 1 minute time frame now, price action, look at this, right? Just watch, right? And this comes down to kind of just spending a lot of time on the chart. Look. Downtrend, pullback, sell. Downtrend, pullback, sell. Downtrend, because the new low is still being formed, pullback, sell. Again, pullback, sell. Simple, isn't it? Downtrend, pullback, sell. Downtrend, pullback, sell. If you can identify trades with the trend, you're going to do so well. So my 3 bits of advice for you, if you are struggling with emotion and you want to build up the confidence, is first of all, spend time on the charts. By far the most important part. Spend time on the charts, taking trades, putting yourself in that position, what it's like to take a trade. You have to experience what it's like to lose a trade, to win a trade, to have a trade go 10 pips in profit, reverse and then stop you out. You have to put yourself in that position to learn and build up the confidence. No YouTube video, no online course, no video will teach you that. You have to build up the confidence in your own trade. You've got to know what to do in every situation, and the only way to do that is by putting yourself in that situation. The second bit of advice I would say is trade live. I still say this to the day, 5 years ago. One of the main reasons why I'm so consistent is because I blew so many accounts. When I was learning to trade, I would trade live, and every single month when I got paid for my day job, I used to fund trading accounts. And regardless, if I blew the account every single month, I would constantly deposit money in a trading account. If I'd made money, great, I was just topping it up. If I blew the account, it was just a restart, okay? But I got so used to blowing accounts, I just gave up. You know, I gave up caring about the money because at the end of the day, I knew I was going to blow the account, right? I knew that when I take a trade, I might win it, but eventually I'm going to blow the account. And that is what made me consistent, because I actually gave up caring about the money because I thought I was going to blow the account regardless. And that is what made me consistent. Because have you ever traded demo and traded like fearless? You know, you take trades and you don't care. Do you know what I mean? You just take trades regardless because it's demo. The moment it's live, you always have that kind of second opinion in the back of your mind. Oh, well, hang on here. Am I doing the right thing? When you stop caring about money, right, you just bang, fearless. You just take the trade regardless. And the only way to do that is by putting yourself in that situation. Again, trading with live money. You don't have to trade big money with big lots, small account, small lot size. Get yourself a feel of what it's like. Put yourself in that position. And my third tip and my best tip is, I forgot about that. My third tip is about having a set of rules, okay? I know everybody goes on about it, but by having a set of rules, it will discipline you. Like I've showed you here, I have a set of rules. If a trade goes against let me rephrase that. I have a set of rules. If the trade, a Mogwai trade, is against the trend, I will only go for a 1-to-1 minimum. And I will monitor it. If I don't think it's going to win, I will close it off early, right? That's my rules if a trade's against the trend. If it's with the trend, I will go for a minimum 1-to-2. I don't care if the price reverses. I don't care if it's going in drawdown or, you know, it's about to hit my stop loss. I will go for a minimum 1-to-2. If a Mogwai signal is with the trend, I should get a 1-to-2, and I will hold out until I get that because I'm confident in my decision making. And again, the only way to do that is by putting yourself in that situation. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope it was a good lesson. I will be doing more videos on emotion. We've talked about confidence now, and we'll talk about patience and discipline, how to implement rules into our trading to improve on that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, drop me an email, thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com.